Mike's camera was having issues. All kinds of crazy stuff going on today, but we got it.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll say, hey, everybody.
No more bees.
Merry Christmas Eve. Can you hear us?
It
Okay,
works.
Good.
Yes.
Yay.
Hey,
There we
Deb.
go.
Merry Christmas. E.T. Merry Christmas. Kelsey. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yay.
Sassy. Merry Christmas.
When the camera gets unplugged, it messes up the mic, and then I had to unplug and replug the mic.
Yeah, sorry
and
about the delays. We had some technical
It's been
issues.
crazy
It's
lately.
okay. I fixed everything. No problem.
You're right.
By barely telling
a
the
technical
chat.
genius.
Oh, we love you guys so much too. So these are our oh here.
Just like Sergeant Winter,
Wait, can we
I fix everything.
anyway, these are our Christmas outfits, so you just can't see me because of the there we go.
Yes.
This is what we wore Christmas Eve, so we were all kind of coordinated and
Hannah broke it. Well,
Hey,
I break everything with touch by touch. It's like the Midas touch throw, but it's like the technical breaking everything.
right.
Jacob's
All right,
just-
we can put them back.
She's too much. She inherited
Wow.
it from me.
Merry Christmas Eve.
So she doesn't even do it directly. She just looks at it the wrong way and it decides, nah, I'm gonna die.
Jacob just was shocked about how many issues. I'm like, oh yeah, there's this issue. The
This
cash card's
happens,
closing itself.
and this happens,
And it's
Duct
all
tape,
linked
Hannah.
together. And
Two duct tape. That's the
Listen,
that's the
I
answer.
genuinely thought like it was just user error for a while until I came in
wow.
and literally.
I know he
No,
did.
dead serious, true story though.
No,
I thought it was
know.
just like a skill issue, and then I come in on. I start witnessing the issues happening in real time, firsthand,
Yep.
and it's like, wait, what the heck is this? How did that even happen?
Right?
It's like she doesn't do anything. It just
Oh,
she just finds these.
thanks,
and I don't know
Silver
how.
Mandalore. We haven't done like coordinated Christmas outfits since the kids were like little. I think
It's great. I love it. So
And
So long ago, I
this
don't
year,
remember that.
since we're like yeah right, and so I'm like this year we're doing it. So does he actually have the top
Well,
button
it's
unbuttoned?
not that button. It's not all
Is
the way
it
down.
true?
It's
It
like
is
the-
true.
Is my screen so small?
I know. Where's memes? She needs to be in here saying like unbutton.
oh my gosh.
So Merry Christmas Eve, everybody. So
yeah.
so we're going to be
No. Hannah finds the things that break.
It
She
just
doesn't
happens.
do it. It just happens.
Just by touching it. Yeah.
I
That's
learned
it.
that the
She
hard
knows
way.
how to do it. So we're going to
I
be
know.
reading the grand finale of Jotham's Journey.
Yay!
The boys have their last Would You Rather Christmas box that we'll do
special
on here.
edition.
Yes.
And then
You guys get to choose.
at the very, very end, we're going to finish by reading 'Twas the Night Before Christmas.
It's a
So-
brand new copy because I couldn't find the other one.
Yeah, he couldn't find us,
Oh
but it's exactly
my
the same
gosh.
book. It's exactly the same.
That's so true, Kelsey. That's right.
After this, we'll be donating the second copy of Was the Night Before Christmas.
Well, assuming you can find it.
Right? Oh,
Right. As soon as
yeah.
we find it. 2027.
I love that emote, the raccoon.
Right?
The raccoon.
That's
It's good.
that's amazing. Is it like doing stuff? Is
It's
it
doing the, yeah,
That's
little, you know.
All right, so it wouldn't be Christmas Eve without the 6-7 meme. So today we're reading the last two parts of Jotham, part 6 and 7.
6-7.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. I know, E.T., you keep talking about that. I haven't been able to look for that yet. Maybe next year I'll try to find that one.
You have a drink in not seawater.
Oh, shoot. I just
So,
died.
I have sparkling water.
Ooh.
You didn't bring your own drink. It was
Aqua
bring your own
water.
drink sauce.
Here, I got a bunch of sparkling.
BYOD.
plain
You're not going to
sparkling
have
water.
any more sparkling
All right.
water after this.
Yeah, but don't drink a lot, because I'm reading.
Refreshing.
I'm reading, so I do need some of it. I'm just saying. All right. Oh, movies, snacks, and present wrapping. That'll be probably us too. I think that, and so Christmas Eve dinner. We used to have like Panera soups and then clam chowder for Quack and anybody who wanted to try it. Anyway, not me, obviously.
Only
But-
Jacob would try it.
Yeah, but
I would.
this year, like, well, what are we gonna do? Because we can't have all the junk in that.
Yeah.
And
There's nothing wrong with clams.
so Quack and I looked around, and we've been shopping for the last month or two. We found some steak on sale, and so we froze them. We shrink wrapped them and froze them. So tonight for dinner, for Christmas Eve, we are fixing steak, and we have shrimp, which I have a carnivore breaded shrimp. It's just the breading, instead of like breadcrumbs and flour, it's pork panko, like pork rinds crumbled up, and grated Parmesan cheese and some Italian seasoning. So we're gonna have shrimp and steak, surf and turf.
Yep.
I know. Yeah. Hey, Ryder, Merry Christmas.
Jacob's looking nice. He's gonna so much better.
You guys get to take the shells off.
Right, Dev? Like shrimp with pork breading.
I love pork rinds, bro.
Right? You guys are going to take the shells off?
No, I wanted to buy them shelled and
way. I'm not taking their little legs off.
And he insisted on the shells and their little legs. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
There's no way I want to, like,
and Wolf of Mandalore, I don't know if you had heard me say Merry Christmas to you too. Right? I know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
thank you for the Merry Christmas.
I know, Ryder. Okay, so where we left off, and this is amazing. If you're in here for this part, this is great. So, when we left off, Jotham had avoided his dad getting in trouble and things with the Roman procurator because they were collecting taxes, and he made the mistake of mentioning to a soldier that he was looking for his family and they thought he was dead, and so then they tried to trick him. The Romans collecting taxes tried to trick him and said, "Oh, your dad doesn't know you're alive." So in other words, he would have paid taxes not on a son that he didn't think was alive.
Oh, I forgot about that part.
Yeah, and so the procurator, he called him the milk white man. Oh, I have to turn the candles on. There we go.
Steak is the best ever.
It is. Hey, Raymond. And anyway, so the Roman procurator then was like, "What's your father's name?" And then Jotham realized, oh no, he's trying to trick me. And Jotham had already seen a man beaten for not claiming a newborn son on taxes. So Jotham's trying to think what to do. They're like, "What is it?" And it's like, "Hey, Memes, good. I was wondering if you'd be here because Merry Christmas. Jacob's got a button unbuttoned."
Yep, you already missed the first one.
There's only one.
Ribeyes.
The other one was button.
I think
like the one I
actually think we have 2 ribeyes and 2 T-bones. He said, "Yeah." Leon, Merry Christmas to you too. Anyway, so Jotham was trying to figure out how he's going to get away from all the Roman soldiers, and so here's what he did. He took a page out of the book that Nathan used to rescue him from Engedi when he was being auctioned off, and so he went to the Roman procurator and said, "Sir, can you spare a drink of water for a poor leper boy?" So he said he had leprosy, and then like the Roman soldier had his hand on his neck, and like they all freaked out,
funny.
and everybody like was running, and then he took off.
No more SMG4. That's sad, Leon.
I'm sorry, Leon.
It's like he retired, I think.
Did he retire?
Yeah, he stopped.
Wow.
Stuff. Like he kind of wrapped it up.
Wow,
that's crazy.
All right, so
all right, we're not gonna retire.
I don't know if he's released any of the stuff he's
old.
planning to, like to kind of finalize it or close it up, but like he's basically retiring.
So we are reading. We take up from there. So Jotham was back at the inn with Hasra at the inn in Bethlehem, so crowded. People were sleeping on sleeping mats all over, and he was tucked in a little corner. That's all the space that there was. And he had pulled the blanket around his shoulders and was tucking in for sleep. And so today, because it's Christmas Eve, we have the 4 candles lit, and today we lit the Christ candle, the white candle in the middle. So here we are. Okay, part 6. Jotham, wake up! The voice was hissing in his ear, and Jotham swatted at it as if it was an annoying bug. Jotham, I need your assistance, the voice whispered again. And finally Jotham opened his eyes. He saw Hasra's face illuminated by an oil lamp, hovering over him like a ghost in the blackness of the night. What? Jotham said, rubbing his eyes. I need your help, friend. Some more travelers have arrived, a man and a woman. I tried to send them away, but the woman is about to have a child. I need you to help me clean out the stable again so they may sleep there. Jotham yawned widely and then climbed out from under his blanket and followed Hasra, carefully stepping around the sleeping guests. The night air outside the inn was cold, and Jotham gave a little shiver. He was glad that he didn't have to sleep in a stable. He followed Hasra down the little dirt ramp that led to the stable under the inn.
Just adjust this real quick. Okay, I tried getting it out more, but I don't think
Jacob was worried about it being quiet. Is it good?
Never thought I'd be that close to What are you doing now?
That close to the mustache. Okay. Oh, it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good. Okay, anyway.
Mom's got a good, clear voice.
Yeah,
she doesn't talk like a mumble person that doesn't know English, like you and I.
Alright, let me go back. The night air outside the inn was cold. Jotham gave a little shiver. He was glad that he didn't have to sleep in a stable. He followed Hasra down the little dirt ramp that led to the stable under the inn, passing a rather tall man and a very pregnant woman sitting on a donkey. Once in the stable, Jotham and Hasra quickly shooed most of the animals out, and then they raked out the worst of the dirty hay. Jotham, Hasra said at last, we need some fresh hay for our guests to lie in. Behind the inn is a meadow, and on the far side of the meadow is a small roof covering a stack of hay. Take that cart, he said, pointing to a two-wheeled cart with handles, and bring back the freshest hay that you can. Jotham nodded and then left, pulling the little cart behind him. He smiled up at the pregnant woman as he passed her, wondering why she would want to sleep in a stable. Just as Hasra had said, the ground sloped downward behind the inn and leveled out into a meadow. Jotham saw that there were many shepherds camped here, their flocks sleeping under the moonlight. Jotham was just starting to form the thought that he should have searched out here for his family, when a voice boomed out of the darkness. Who is that? The man roared. Who's there? Jotham about jumped out of his skin and gave out a little yell. The man had frightened him so badly that he couldn't even get his throat to let out any words. I said, who is there? The voice demanded again. And now Jotham saw an oil lamp moving toward him, but still he could not speak. The man was now only a few feet away, and he moved the lamp close to Jotham's face. And then the voice, which had been so gruff, became suddenly very soft and amazed. Jotham? He asked. Jotham of Jericho? Is that you? The lamp moved away from Jotham's eyes then, and the face he saw before him sent lightning through his body. Eliakim! He yelled, and he clamped his arms around his old friend's legs. Eliakim hugged the boy tightly. Oh, it's good to see you again, he said. I was afraid we would not find you again. And if you remember, Eliakim was the very first family he came across, with Tabitha, their daughter. Consider this. Jotham walked right past Mary, the mother of the Messiah, and didn't even know it. If you're not careful, you could pass right by the Messiah this Christmas without even knowing it. What can you do to prevent this from happening? And then part 7. And I believe this is the end. All right. Just then, another familiar voice came out of the dark. Jotham? Jotham turned and saw Tabitha walking toward him. Tabitha! He yelled, and almost felt as if he was home again. Tabitha didn't say anything more, but turned and ran away. Jotham was confused by this, but turned back to Eliakim. Have you seen my father? He asked. Sadly, no, little one, Eliakim answered. But then I do not know him, so I could very well pass him on the road and not even realize it. Tabitha returned then, carrying in front of her a loaf of bread. I baked for you every day, she whispered, just like I promised. Tears came to Jotham's eyes, and he said, My mind would not forget you either. And then Tabitha started talking about how much she had missed Jotham and about all the things that had happened since she saw him last. But Jotham only heard a few words, because behind her, across the field, standing by a fire, with his back to Jotham, was a man that looked terribly familiar. Jotham watched the man, silhouetted against the fire, for several moments, and then right in the middle of Tabitha's talking, he walked around her. Jotham? Tabitha said. Jotham, where are you going? But Jotham didn't answer. He started across the field, slowly at first, not taking his eyes off the man, and then he began to walk faster, and finally broke into a run as he became more certain. Father! He yelled at last. Father! The man turned, and Jotham saw that it was indeed his father. A curious look crossed his father's face, and then shock, and then joy. Jotham? He asked breathlessly. Jotham! He yelled, and he started running toward his son. Tears of joy began to flow down Jotham's cheeks as he realized his long ordeal was finally over, and in a moment he would be in his father's arms and he would never leave them again. But then, when father and son were about 30 paces apart, a dark shadow swooped out from the stand of olive trees. It was Decca of Megiddo. In one smooth motion, Decca landed between Jotham and his father and drew his long, curved sword. In the same instant, 2 of his henchmen grabbed Jotham's father and quickly bound him with ropes on each wrist. Eliakim and his brother caught up with Jotham and skidded to a stop beside him. Stay back, devil! Decca roared at Jotham, or your father will visit his ancestors a bit sooner than I had planned. Stay back, Jotham, his father yelled. My brother speaks no empty threats. Your brother? Jotham gasped. Half-brother, Jotham's father, Asa corrected. Yes, now, Decca said as he threatened Asa's neck with the point of his sword. That does seem to be the problem, doesn't it? What do you want, Decca? Asa spat. Only what's rightfully mine. Only my birthright. The flocks and the tents and the camels of our father. Rightfully yours, Jotham's father said in disbelief. Of all of our brothers, you are the last who should receive our father's inheritance. And then he turned to Jotham and exclaimed, Decca killed our father when we were just boys. The man beat me and denied me food, Decca screamed. Oh, he did no such thing, Asa answered. He was the kindest and most gentle father a boy could have. You've been telling that lie so long that you're starting to believe it. Decca instantly calmed and drew back his sword, testing its edge with his thumb. Perhaps, he said calmly, but the fact remains that I am the firstborn of Joseph, and I deserve to have his wealth. Yes, you are the firstborn of his first wife, and I am the firstborn of his second wife, Asa said slowly. But my mother bore me long before yours bore you, and the law clearly gives me our father's inheritance. Decca sighed. Which is why, brother, I must kill you now. And then I will kill all my other half-brothers. He moved close to Asa and put the sword at his throat once more, including the youngest, who even now waits in a stable up in Bethlehem. I love how it's all connected. Like, now we're seeing the whole family. This is Jotham's family. Joseph and Asa and Decca. It's amazing.
Joseph is the youngest brother.
Yep, Joseph and Mary.
It's not 100% better. Not 100%.
Yeah. As he shook his head slowly. Why, Decca? What did anyone ever do to you to fill you with such hate? That's simple, Decca whispered, and the stench of his breath made Asa gag. Our father loved you and your mother more than me and my mother. That's a lie, Decca, Asa said. Our father showed your mother every kindness, but she rewarded him with jealousy. Decca stared at Asa for a moment, and Jotham felt as if his uncle was the devil himself. I should have killed you when I killed our father, Decca said, and then he took a long step back and raised his sword over his head. Goodbye, brother! No! Jotham screamed, but was helpless to stop his uncle. Decca took one last look at Jotham and grinned his black-toothed, rotting grin, and then he started to swing the sword at Asa. And that is when the cry went up from the woods. It was a high-pitched wail that sounded like the squawk of a peacock. Everyone turned and looked, and a moment later, a blurry figure sprang from the woods, did 3 cartwheels, and landed right in front of Decca. Nathan! Jotham yelled with a grin. Nathan tweaked Decca on the nose. Are we being a naughty boy? He asked, like a parent. Decca roared in anger and swung his sword at Nathan. But Nathan, once again, acting the part of a fool, dropped below the blade and did a backflip, landing on the ground 10 feet away as if he were lounging on his bedroll. Temper, temper, Nathan chided. Decca screamed again and went after Nathan, but Nathan was too quick. He spun around twice, and then he dove between the legs of one of the henchmen. I'll kill you both! Decca roared, and he started after Nathan. But once again, Nathan jumped up, spun, and sprang, this time ending up behind one of the henchmen. And then Nathan did another backflip in such a way that he ended up standing just inches in front of Decca. The shocked Decca just stared at him, with eyes wide. Now, Nathan said, we mustn't play with big knives. And with that, Nathan plucked the sword right out of Decca's hand. With 3 more flips, he ended up back at the edge of the woods, the weaponless Decca looking down at his hands in disbelief. Jotham and Eliakim's clan cheered and laughed and then started toward Decca and his henchmen. The henchmen grew scared and almost dropped the ropes that held Asa. But then Jotham watched in horror as a noose on the end of the rope came flying out of the woods and dropped around Nathan's neck. With a laugh and a cackle, Decca's mother rode out of the woods on the donkey that she had stolen from Jotham. She was holding the rope and pulling it tight. Nathan dropped the sword and grabbed the rope around his neck, choking. And in a flash, Decca swooped up the sword and threatened Asa's neck with it once more. Stay back, all of you! He yelled. And Jotham and his group stopped short. Very well, then, Decca hissed, looking at Nathan. I shall have one more head to decorate my tent. He turned back to Jotham and said, Oh, wait right there, boy, because you're next. And with that, he raised his sword once again, and Jotham screamed. Nathan pulled the rope away from his throat, just enough to get a breath, and looking at Jotham, he yelled, David! Jotham was so mixed up and scared, he thought as if his head was full of fog. Dazed, he turned to look at Nathan, not understanding what his friend was yelling. David! Nathan yelled again, and suddenly, the fog went away. In one smooth motion, Jotham swept the stone up off the ground and slid his sling out of his belt. Even as he raised the sling over his head, he was putting the stone into the leather pouch. With 3 mighty turns of his arm, Jotham spun the sling overhead, and then looking straight at Decca, he let go. Decca was in his backswing now, the hate an anger of a lifetime going into this one swing of his sword. As he tried to put all his might into this one moment, he swung the sword behind him, turning away from Asa. And in that moment, his eyes grew wide, and the blood drained from his face, as he saw hurling toward his forehead the rock from Jotham's sling. A moment later, the stone hit Decca between the eyes, and Decca dropped dead. For several seconds, everything was absolutely silent. Everyone stared at the body of Decca in disbelief. And then Decca's mother shrieked, jumped off the donkey, and ran into the woods. Seeing Eliakim and his clan moving toward them, the henchmen dropped the ropes that held Asa, and they followed Decca's mother. Nathan yelled, pulled the rope from his neck, and took off after the henchmen. And then finally, seeing a clear path, Jotham numbly stumbled forward into his father's arms. "Oh, Jotham! Jotham, Jotham," his father cried, hugging his son tightly. We thought you were dead. I'm so sorry." Jotham cried and cried, and his heart felt as if it would explode with joy. "I'm so sorry, Father. I'm so sorry. I will never disobey you again." After several moments of enjoying the feel of his father's arms around him, Jotham slowly pulled away and turned to where the body of Decca lay. He knelt beside it, and he bowed his head. "Jehovah, forgive me for what I have had to do on this day," he prayed, echoing the words of Caleb. "Judge this man as you will, and judge me in the light of your mercy." And everyone said Selah, and Jotham felt the hot sting of tears rolling down his cheek. "Jotham!" The scream came from the far side of the camp, and Jotham looked up. It was his mother, being led by Tabitha. "Jotham!" she screamed again. She ran the dozen yards between them, and he leaped into her arms. "Oh, Jotham, my dear child!" she cried. I thought I had lost you." Suddenly the whole meadow was filled with people. Jotham's brothers were there, hugging and patting him on the back, and his sisters came out, and all of Eliakim's family. Everyone gathered around Jotham and rejoiced. And for a long time, Jotham's family and friends stood around, hugging and marveling that the one that they thought was lost was still alive. They laughed and they cried until they just about couldn't laugh or cry anymore. It was exactly at that moment, when the family had laughed and cried until they couldn't anymore, that a bright light, brighter than any light Jotham had ever seen, suddenly appeared directly over their heads. Sorry, I just had goosebumps. All right. And this is supposed to be Christmas morning.
Yep.
But we're reading it now. I'm going to keep going. Jotham shielded his eyes and looked up. Some of the women screamed and men drew their swords. Jotham's father pushed Jotham behind him, protecting him now that he was finally with them. The light spread out until it seemed to cover the entire sky, and everyone screamed in terror. And then a voice, loud and deep, came booming from above. "Do not be afraid," the voice said. "I bring you good news of great joy that will be for all the people." At these words, the screaming stopped, and the men lowered their swords. Every eye and ear watched and listened as they gazed at the glowing form above them, no longer needing to shield their eyes. The form was that of a dark-skinned man with long, flowing hair. He was dressed in white robes and blue and purple sashes. He hovered in the air, light shining from his very being, and he held a trumpet in his right hand and a golden scepter in his left. "Today, in the town of David," the angel continued, "a Savior has been born to you. He is Christ the Lord, and this will be a sign to you. You will find a baby, wrapped in cloths and lying in a manger." And suddenly, from nowhere, there appeared thousands of angels, some near, some far. They covered the sky as far as Jotham could see, and they lit up the world with their glow. And every single one of them seemed to be looking directly at Jotham. As they appeared, the angels began to sing glory to God, and it was the most beautiful sound Jotham had ever heard. Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace to men, on whom his favor rests. Jotham and all the shepherds fell on their faces. So glorious was the sound. Over and over the angels sang, Glory to God in the highest. So holy was the sight that Jotham hid his face in his arms, not daring to look any longer at the angelic beings. And then, quite suddenly, it was quiet. Jotham lifted his head, and he peeked around. The sky was dark again, and all was still. The others began rising to their feet, but no one spoke. And finally, it was Jotham's father who whispered, The Messiah has been born. And suddenly everyone was talking at once. Were those angels, they asked, or just bright stars? You did hear him say the city of David, didn't you? Surely we've all just had a strange dream. But then, as he thought about what the angel had said, a look of shock crossed Jotham's face, and every part of his body tingled. A moment later, he grabbed his father's hand and said, Come on! Jotham, what are you doing? Come with me, he shouted, dragging his father behind. Come where, Jotham? This is not the time. Father, please, just follow me. Jotham's father allowed himself to be pulled along and was followed by Jotham's mother and brothers and sisters and Eliakim and all of his family. Jotham dragged them clear across the meadow as fast as he could get them to move and then up the hill on the other side. He led them around to the front of the inn and down the little dirt ramp that took them under the inn to where the stable was below. And once they were inside the stable, surrounded by sheep and goats and donkeys, Jotham saw lying in a manger, illuminated by the light of a single oil lamp, the tiniest baby he had ever seen in his life. The woman that Jotham had seen earlier on the donkey sat next to the baby, stroking the baby's head, and her husband stood behind her, rubbing her back. On seeing the man, Jotham's father gasped and whispered, Joseph? The man smiled and nodded and said, Greetings, my brother. The baby, wrapped in a cloth, made a little gurgling sound, and his mother smiled. And then she looked up at Jotham and said, Would you like to hold him? Her voice sounded like the cooing of a dove, and Jotham almost fainted at the thought of what she offered. But he felt himself nodding his head and watched as she gently lifted the child from the makeshift crib. And then she gently set the boy down in Jotham's arms. The baby gave a little cry, but only for a moment. Jotham held his head just the way Elizabeth had taught him. The light of the oil lamp made the baby's skin glow a warm yellow-orange, and Jotham could feel him kicking under his cloth. He was so light, so delicate. How could such a child save the entire world, Jotham wondered, but he didn't worry about it. He just accepted it and thought about what a marvelous day this was. And then he turned back to the others, to his father and mother and sisters and brothers, and Eliakim and Tabitha and all of their family. And in a voice as soft as feathers, he said, Mother, Father, I would like you to meet my cousin, the Messiah, the Son of God. For unto us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government will be on his shoulders, and he will be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. Isaiah 9:6. That's it.
Dang.
Sorry, not sad tears, just hopeful, happy tears, and thankful tears. Anyway. And there you go.
Yeah. There's a scooter on the wall.
Oh no! What kind of scooter is that?
It's a good one. Might be some kind of jumping spider.
Oh,
It's
great.
a cute one.
Right. It better not get too close to things.
Hey, look, he's getting near the star.
Stay over there, buddy. All right.
He followed the light.
You're welcome, guys. I love this. And like I said, we
that's so
talked
good.
about I don't think I can do these things reading every single day because there's so many other things. But I think around Easter time, leading up to Easter, I think if you guys would like, I think we're gonna read The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe every day. I know. Well, should I pray real quick and then we'll move on? You're welcome, Kelsey. We love you guys. All right.
Merry Christmas, Dorky
Merry
Dragon.
Christmas. Merry Christmas, Dorky Dragon. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's actually Christmas.
Is it Christmas Day for you?
Yeah.
It's Christmas Eve for us still, but
For real, Dev.
I agree, Deb.
I agree.
And-
that
and-
was just...
And he has other ones. So there's one about Bartholomew, the one boy so there's one that's his whole perspective. There's one about Tabitha, and there's one about Ishtar. So, yeah, Easter, Thanksgiving, Christmas. That's what I thought. I have a really cool book for Thanksgiving, and we might even read something over the summer.
Can't wait to
Merry
play
Christmas,
Yoshi.
Dorky Dragon.
Yoshi
I
he
know.
got his TV, and
Yay!
he's all set
8 p.m.
up.
Almost Christmas Day for you guys in the UK. Well, should I say a quick prayer and then we'll move on to the other stuff?
The funny, yeah.
The funny stuff. I always pray right at the end.
And then, what's the night before Christmas?
Yeah. Well, your thing.
Another
And then
story
that-
after.
Yeah, we're gonna. Okay, so we'll end with the night before Christmas, or for people like Dorky Dragon, for Christmas Day for them. But
Yay!
Jesus, clearly, we are all so thankful for you, and I couldn't even hold in my emotion and my gratitude for what you've done for us. The miracle of Christmas is that you're a gift. You're a gift. You're a gift, and all we have to do is say yes.
That's right.
All we have to do is say thank you. We don't have to say, no, I don't deserve it. No, I can't pay for it. We don't deserve it. We can't pay for it. There's nothing we can do to earn it. There's no amount of good deeds that we can do to earn the gift of your love and your grace and your forgiveness. You just came. We've said this over and over. I feel like Hannah and I, you left your throne in heaven. You were in heaven with the Father of lights, with your Father. You were in a place that is only love and light and goodness and perfection. And you said yes to leaving that. To be born a tiny baby in a feeding trough for animals. To live as a human, fully God, fully man, but in the body of a human, in the brokenness of this world, so that you understand, God, exactly what we walk through. You understand physical pain and emotional pain, relationships that are broken, things that are broken bodies. And he also came to show us how to live, how to love people with a sacrificial love, and how to love you, how to love people. And Jesus, you lived this life, you taught us things, you were an example at the time to others, but you knew your purpose. It was way bigger than any of those things. You did nothing wrong. You had no sin. And yet you suffered. You died a horrific death on the cross. You were buried. You actually went to hell, defeated Satan, defeated death, defeated sin, and you rose again. All of this because you loved us so much. Not because of the good things that we do. You loved us, and your word says that you came while we were still sinners. You came while we were broken and busted and like disobedient children and making mistakes and bad decisions and treating other people badly, and you didn't care. You were on that cross, and those nails were not the thing that held you there, Jesus. It was us. You were thinking of us. Your love for us is that great. And all you want is for us to just say yes. You just want us to be in a relationship with you. You just want us to be with you. To abide in you, to trust in you, to rely on you. The bottom line is we had a debt that we owed. We had a debt that we owed that we could never pay. You did nothing. You owed nothing, and you came and you stood in our place and you paid that debt. So for everyone who's been here with us and is going to hear our voices, whether it's live or whether it's on a replay, my prayer for them is that they would just desire to know you more. That there would be a new burning in their hearts, a new desire for just wondering who you are, Jesus. And if they already know you and they've already accepted you, that there would be a desire to know you more. We can never know you too much. Your love and forgiveness is for all of us, for everything. And it doesn't matter either, God, if we're going to make the same mistake in 5 minutes or the same thing tomorrow, or because as long as we're here in human bodies, we're going to mess up. But you promise us a joy, and you promise us forever, in heaven with you forever, but also here on earth. And Kyle just shared this scripture at our service last night. David, King David, who we just talked about in the story, wrote a psalm saying, I believe that I will see the goodness of God, his goodness and gifts, while I am still here in the land of the living. You promise us joy forever with you, a life we couldn't imagine, but joy here and peace. Doesn't mean everything's going to be perfect. Doesn't mean everything's going to work out the way we want it, but we have peace and joy because we have you. You left heaven to come to earth for us. How could we not think that you would just guide us and be with us? You are. I pray everyone feels that leading into Christmas. I pray for you to be with everyone and protect everyone. I know there are people in our community who are struggling with depression and anxiety. Cover them with your peace, Jesus. You're called the Prince of Peace. Have them feel that. Christmas is a joyous time. It's also a difficult time at that. I know there are people in our community who are struggling with ongoing physical problems that have been sometimes since birth. Maybe there's sickness. E.T.'s got the eye problem. We've been praying for all of you. Bring healing and bring peace. We know and we trust that you're always working. Thank you for this time. You know, it's been a sacrifice at times. It's taken time away from games and time away from other things, and, you know, but it's been so worth it. Just every day for this time of Advent to just take a breath, take a pause, and just focus on you. I thank you for this time today that we can all be here together with our Chow family, because we're family. And I thank you, Jesus. I thank you, God, for the minds that you've created, that in this time, in this place, there is such a thing as the internet. There is such a thing as Twitch. There is such a thing as all this technology that just puts us all together. We're all over the United States. We're all over the world. We have someone who just comes in and it's already tomorrow for Dorky Dragon. We have people in Europe. We have people all over. West Coast, East Coast, South, North, all over. It's amazing. And there's no accident that we're all here together, God. You're involved in all of it. There's no accident. We just thank you for it. It's time to have a little fun. Jesus, you love fun. The first miracle was making water into wine at a wedding celebration. So we're about to have some fun. Read one last little story, and then have everybody be able to go off and I just pray that our minds are all focused on you, even in the midst of family things and other things happening, that we would just remember what a gift you are. And if anyone hasn't accepted you as that gift, it's real simple. Doesn't have to be some complicated thing. Just, Jesus, I'm broken. But there's nothing I can do about it. I just need you. I accept you as a gift in my life. He'll step into that place. He always does. Thanks, Jesus, just for everything. Thank you, God, for being such an amazing King and such a great Dad. And we pray all of these things, Jesus, in your mighty, loving, peaceful, powerful name. Amen.
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 Sorry about that. That went a little.
That's awesome.
Okay. Now, just like when we play Butterface, and then we transition over to the Storybook Bible.
Amen,
now, we'll
right?
transition from that to the last box for the boys. And
Thank you, Wolf of Mandalore. Amen.
That's so sweet. Thank you.
Amen to that, man. My goodness.
If you haven't watched Jacob's stream, he and Quack, if people don't know, so I'm the mom, Quack's the dad, these are our kids, we're also married, which I feel like I sort of have to say sometimes, but, I just feel like, because it's, that's the thing. That's not. Anyway, they've been doing, thank you,
Let's
E.T.
go.
and Wolf of Mandalore. So, they've been doing a
all.
Would You Rather, and there's 2 ornaments, and then, Quack does the
Started
dad
a
joke.
plant train.
We don't really have anywhere to hang.
Hey guys, I am a
No,
plant
but-
now. Let's go.
But you can hang them up, and they can be up there after.
Yeah, you can show them real quick.
I am
Yeah.
a plant. Yeah. Wait,
Oh,
what is it?
beans,
Oh!
Oh my gosh, you guys!
Wait, what is the? I just broke one.
What do you mean?
Is this,
Oh no, it just comes out.
They're just
Do you want me to get? They're just.
It's not broken, it's just a metal hook.
there we go.
They're
There we
just
go.
like kind of plasticky ones.
Okay, so what's the would you rather? Oh, I showed it one.
just show that.
Christmas Eve. That's governmental.
5 more subs!
Oh, there goes Deb giving
The
subs again.
Christmas Eve hype train, you
Wait,
guys!
is that a train? Is this actually a train?
Or E.T. memes, Deb! Oh my gosh, yeah, that's the Polar Express. See the little, it's very blurry.
So anyway, I started gifting.
Sled.
And then it's like, thank you guys. Oh my gosh.
Yes.
It's a camera.
Oh,
It's a camera.
that's going to be an interesting
I'm
one.
excited. Dude, bro.
Do you have the poll ready?
It's crazy. No. I have to get Dev's
Here,
tour on the
why don't you,
wheel first.
Yeah, do it first. That's fine.
Yeah, I need to
I'll
write
say
that
the questions.
down.
You can write it out, but it's good luck fitting that in the poll.
Oh no.
Yeah, you can just put.
Dev is getting
You
big.
can just put Polar Express or Sleigh.
I thought my organization was Jane.
Shh, it's a sussy
This is
notepad
ju-
for a
We're
reason.
all
I
looking at
can't
the
say
sussy notepad.
I can't say it's worse. This is just as jank as mine.
Oh my gosh.
This is just as jank.
Take a rose to me on my.
I can't. That's the problem. Mine's just as janky. Hannah, what do you mean there? Hannah, what do you mean there are 224
Thank you,
days
Wolf
in
of Mandalore.
December?
Thank you, E.T. and thank you,
What?
Dev. I know this is not your
Oh,
first one.
shoot.
Wait, what?
I don't remember
Typo.
being 224 days.
I had a little
in December.
bit of a typo. All right, listen. Where's my wheel? There he is. 400 per wheel. Okay.
You guys are amazing.
That's
Thank
so-
you.
We love our jank stuff around here. Oh my goodness, I don't know how you keep track of all that. That's a lot of stuff to track.
So you all,
Thank you.
you all will laugh too because
Oh,
like last
my
night
goodness.
oh my god, memes. Thank you.
I need it.
I
Please.
So-
Besides the camera.
know. Our lead pastor
What did you
Kyle
want?
did the message last night, and I think we all love it when Kyle preaches because he has ADHD as well. So we can all hone into that a little bit.
Oh, gifting.
She wants that.
Yes!
Oh, crap.
Hype! Right?
Oh my god.
Oh, Dad! Oh my gosh, I can't hear.
Oh my god.
I can't hear.
Oh, let's go.
Well, I did have ears, guys.
I don't have my phone, or I would have done a couple too.
Here we
Oh
go.
my
Dev's
God.
getting another
She just keeps having.
I don't think we're ever gonna get the pole up at this rate.
Hold on. I have to go back to my. I gotta go back to my. Wait, where's my sussy? Oh, it's just on the wheel.
Daisy's
There
like,
it is.
what was that noise? Look at Daisy.
Christmas stocking.
Here,
Make
hold her
sure.
up.
The camera is
Okay.
mine.
You know what?
Yeah, the
oh, wait,
pole. Wait,
Hannah?
where's all my ornaments? I
Hannah.
keep losing them.
What about the
Yeah.
camera? I'm sorry, I'm confused. Am I
All
missing
right,
something?
you want
The
to blow
emote.
Why don't you blow out the candles? Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
hey.
I did it wrong a little bit.
Wolfman! Oh my gosh!
So anyways, they started gifting.
Yeah! Yeah!
Oh my gosh, Wolf Mandalore!
Oh, time to put him on the wheel.
Now you're on the wheel! Oh my gosh!
Yes!
Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Demo 4!
He'll be on the next
On
wheel.
board the hot
Wolf Mandalore,
train!
let's go!
Get him on there for a couple of days without redeeming it.
It's okay.
Yes.
Do not be sorry, Memes, because all this
Sorry
Well,
for
he's
giving
doing
you
it.
money.
and
Yeah.
it goes back out to
It's going-
you guys. This
It does.
is
That
amazing.
is true. It's going
Hey,
to hand
Zach,
full. I
hey,
don't think this is a problem.
Or pays for us to visit you someday.
Or
Mhm.
pays
Oh,
for visit.
yeah.
2026, we're going to be doing some visiting.
Oh, you want me to read them?
Like, Deb, we'll probably be seeing you in February.
I'm gonna write it out first. Hey, Giga!
Oh my gosh. Hey, guys.
Would you rather
Okay.
go for a ride in Santa's sleigh or take a trip on the Polar Express? Okay.
Did you want to say it, or are you good?
Fine.
Oh,
I don't know. Does anybody remember what happened on the Polar Express?
I do. They derailed.
So I'm just gonna say, the Polar Express. I do like that movie, but there are some creepy factors about that
Yeah, I
movie.
just want to make sure.
I mean,
What's
the
up
thing
with
slid
the-
across a ice patch.
What's up with
Ice lake.
What's up with the homeless ghost guy on the top? I don't understand that. And then how are they like? What kind
He
of
was
the
conductors?
puppets,
He
bro.
was the,
The
deck
puppets.
of. He was the deck of.
That creepy puppet train, and then like and then what about the
How long do you
I'm a
get?
big fan too.
what
yeah.
about the engineers?
Would you
The
rather?
engineers, they look like escaped convicts. I don't understand.
I think I'd say Santa's sleigh because
I mean, if you're an engineer for that crazy
Yeah.
train, I don't think you care about what you look like at that point.
the train derailing is
And I'm
scary,
sus up
guys.
to Tom Hanks conductor. I'm just saying.
Yeah, would you rather go for a ride in
Who
Santa's
says I
sleigh?
don't trust Santa?
Oh, dang.
Here's
Take
the
a
fun
trip
part:
on
no
the
matter
Polar
which one you
Express.
pick, you have to trust Santa because they're both run technically by
Well,
Santa.
I
I
think
don't trust Santa.
I think if it's
You were up for
like
that.
the Santa, like
Did he
from the
take too many
Santa
cookies one year?
Claus, like the Tim Allen Santa sleigh.
Right?
What if he gives you V-Bucks, though? What if Santa gives you V-Bucks? Then, you know...
Maybe you got visited by Krampus instead one
Yeah,
year.
no! That guy from
Or
Fortnite.
the
Nobody wants to ride a half of
or
it.
those weird
dead
Yule,
deer.
the weird
What?
Yule brothers from Iceland that like steal
Yeah.
that lick your spoons and take
Oh,
your
yeah, spoon liquor.
meat. The spoon liquor.
Oh, Rob.
Rob, hey.
Oh, no, what have I done? Mistakes. Oh, we get both ornaments because of all the donations.
I know, Dad. I know. It's like what?
They're gonna eat all the bacon.
And bootlicker. I think that
That
was
was another
another one. Weird.
Kiss me,
I mean, it's like a lot of gifts, I guess. But
What about
that was another one. Those
Ooh.
Yule brothers were weird
I
things.
think the Yule brothers represent half the internet.
One of them came in.
Yay! Let's go, Rob. Are they good?
Apple turnovers. I want one.
I want steak.
Yeah.
We're having steak for dinner. Steak and shrimp. Yum, yum, yum.
Who wants to de-show their own shrimp?
No, thank you.
The deal
Sorry.
was,
Heck no.
if we bought
Part of the
those.
experience.
Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Nope. Part of the deal was, you bought those. You have to show and peel them.
That's
I'm not
right.
peeling them with their little legs showing.
More
Gross.
shrimp for me, I guess.
All right.
You see,
Santa sleigh.
I'm a man's man until I start mentioning the veiny shrimp. Then you lose me.
Yeah,
You're
same.
right. You're right. Yeah.
I don't need a deterred. I mean,
Guys would rather take a trip. You
You
get no sleep though.
I think.
But I think they're both going
that's
up.
the same thing. I mean,
They're both going up because of all the
Because of
donations.
that.
Doofus says,
I
"Oh
was gonna
poop" in the
Awesome
Phineas and
sauce.
Ferb. I think it's
My
fine.
gosh, thank you all so much for
It's loud.
being so generous and so kind and
It's loud.
You all know it comes in and then it's gonna go right back out. So that's how
she
we
doesn't
do
need it
it.
right now. She's gonna give
Get rid of the collar. I was just worried it was gonna go off with some
We don't need
We
that.
had to keep Gidget downstairs because
She got banned because she was a menace. 20 seconds.
I'm so confused. What is this about a camera? Am I missing something?
There's some funny emails.
Did I miss the context? Oh, is there?
I don't want that cat scare. That's creepy. Rage out is
I love
funny.
the cat scare.
Ooh, yeah, I like that. Wolf of Mandalore. That sounds
Camera.
nice.
What will memes get?
The bigger the better, am I right?
the
Here we go.
turnovers came out big. That's good. All right,
It was a success.
let's go.
And
Show me my.
memes gets.
Oh, I have the camera, but I don't know if she does. It didn't show
Oh,
me.
I get it now.
That's when.
What does meme get? Death
You got a
God
shy
does
ghost?
Shy ghost.
Ooh.
Why aren't emotes a collectible thing now?
Tears
Yeah.
falling
Feels
down
so
at the
different.
I love
party.
the bleh, you know.
Saddest little
Me with my
baby
dragon
goes.
Memes? I guess you didn't
So funny.
get it.
Oh, yours is. Oh, mine is too a little bit.
The ghost of the Christmas presents.
Yeah,
Wait,
I
you got a
I love the popcorn.
no, she's crying.
Oh, hey, that's a really good
Wait,
animated
but that
one. Though.
is
Wait,
a
you
good
got a
one.
popcorn one?
Okay, listen, hear me out. That the animation
that's a
style
good
on that
one.
is really
I'm
good.
sorry.
I want the
Meme, so-
popcorn.
So in
I know.
in your defense,
I'll trade you my camera for the popcorn.
Jacob, you just need to make a camera mode.
Oh, then.
You have spaces left.
Yeah, just copy and paste. the
All right.
first one.
Oh my
So,
god.
thanks,
Brother.
that sounds like I
Dad
I'd
jokes?
love to get banned for stealing.
I
Dad
love
jokes?
stealing.
Dad jokes?
Dad jokes,
The
yes.
nieces are getting moved. She's trying to eat the seed.
Daisy, no.
Daisy, and no birdsie
I don't
for
think you can
you.
see-
She knocked the
she's-
mouse over. You gotta put him back.
She's trying to eat Sophie's birdseed that spills out of the cage, and then Sophie. That's the only
The
time
mice are
Sophie
getting-
gets mad at Daisy.
Oh yeah, that's dad jokes.
I'm here. I'm here to.
If Dad is bad, he's not allowed on this channel anymore. Yeah.
He gets banned.
I don't want to be on the naughty list.
Quickest I know. That's because I'm like, okay, chop chop. What's next?
It has to be fan friendly, I hear.
Dad joke number 1.
Oh boy, here it goes. You guys know what's up.
What is Santa's favorite candy?
What?
What is Santa's favorite candy?
Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah.
Jacob.
When it says it after the joke? Yes. Okay, that was awful.
All right, here's number 2.
I love that
Don't
raccoon.
trash my floor.
It's already trashed. This carpet's dingy as heck.
Yeah, you're
Wow.
right. Yeah. We don't have to talk about how this.
Wow.
We don't have to talk about the coffee.
Sorry. Merry
Drunkard in the
Christmas,
chat.
All right.
Dad joke number 2. What do you get when they... Wait. What do you get when you cross Santa and a duck?
I don't
It's a
know.
I don't
quacky,
know.
it's a quacky Christmas joke.
What do you get?
What do you get?
A Christmas
Oh,
quacker!
look, it's got the
Yes, that's good. What does the
That's for
plant
all
say?
you UK folks out there.
You know the little crackers.
A
Here's my
Christmas
I can say
quacker.
one line.
I purposely picked that to
He
end.
just is excited about the talk.
The dad jokes.
Yeah, that's it.
Now,
And
he-
dad joke number 3. We
Oh,
will
no.
use
No.
ChatGPT.
Hey,
Watch
speaking
out.
of quacks, guys, what a quack.
Give me a
Watch
good
out, guys!
dad joke number
This is
3
not
for
Wendy
Christmas.
approved, not Wendy created. I'm just saying I can't control what's
Whatever
happening.
it gives me is what I'm saying.
Thank you,
Okay.
Dad. Thank you.
No, not ChatGPT.
Here we go, Dev.
ChatGPT, give me
You know you want it.
joke.
Oh no!
Why did Santa get a parking ticket on Christmas Eve?
Why?
Oh, it's even a day. It's for the day.
Uh-oh.
Oh no!
I didn't read the room about the AIs.
Because he left his sleigh in the snow parking zone.
Okay, that's actually pretty funny.
That was something. Yeah.
I liked it. Maybe because I'm old. It
That was alright. That was alright.
could have been worse. That's what I'm saying. It could have been.
Thank you,
How
Sai.
about a dad joke number 4 for Christmas Eve, ChatGPT?
How about no?
One more. That's it.
We're never gonna get off. We're never gonna have
So we're
steak.
calling the AI
We're
clanker.
never gonna devein the
Dad
crap.
did not read the room.
ChatGPT
When does he read
says,
this?
"All right, dad joke number 4 coming right up." Even though I never asked for number 1 or 2.
4?
Oh my gosh, I gotta refund us.
Why does Santa love Christmas Eve dinners so much?
Why?
Because it's me? No, I don't know.
Because they're elf-served.
Elf-served.
Instead of self-served?
Oh, that
Are
was
you
better.
kidding me? That was horrible.
In other words, the elves are his slaves.
Stinker.
Elf-served.
Okay,
That
time
was
for you to shut
horrible.
up before you say something
I wonder if
stupid.
he gets an 18% gratuity.
The snow parking. Snow Christmas. Alright.
Alright,
Shall
now
we
I can
read?
finally.
Alright, no more quack GPT for you.
I like that segment. Do you guys want to do that again next year?
While
That was
we're
a
reading
lot
Twas
more
the Night
fun.
Before Christmas, please give us a
Yes?
beautiful
We'll
Twas
figure it
the
out.
Night Before Christmas based
I
on
don't
the
know.
book
There's Jacob
scene
ones.
to show.
I have some
The
different
Twitch
ideas for
chat.
ornaments.
Dude, that was the most limited
Alright.
thing.
And
I ever
E.T., of course.
We'll let
Because
it
you
think.
all are a part of our lives.
That's
It's like,
right.
if we can't all
Oh
be
my
together
goodness.
physically, we can be together using Twitch. And so, alright, shall we?
While we're creating the image for our book.
Alright, you can't be distracting her.
Are you done now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, ChatGPT's not done, but I am.
Well, but we're not going to listen to that right now.
Yeah, we're putting quack GPT away, guys.
Sure.
We're putting quack.
We could share it later.
That's still not reading the room. People have already called the bot a clanker.
You can
several
maybe
times,
we'll
and
let
he's
you say
not reading
something
Those
else.
are some pretty good jokes.
We'll let you say something else when
That
you hear
elf
the
one
words
was
and to
trash.
all a good night, and then you can say that. All right, and I'll have you show
My
the pictures.
goodness.
So here we go, guys.
No, it's content. It's not actually art. It's content.
It was the night before Christmas.
It's like worse. It's like the bad. It's as bad as doom scrolling.
You chose violence.
It's as bad as this going. No, that's worse.
It might be a little.
The Night Before Christmas by Clement C. Moore. And the illustrations of this book are by Christian Birmingham.
He got his picture.
Think of that.
I said, just show everybody now.
Hannah,
No, the book. Show the
For
book.
Christmas, Dad is
Hannah
gonna
doll.
be.
Oh my goodness.
It actually got the words right. That's crazy.
I got easily distracted by the new image.
It's. Oh my goodness.
It's
That ain't Jack Skellington. All right. Are we ready now?
Yes.
Okay. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. And there you can see there's the house on the one page, and then you can see the little sketch of the little mouse tucked
oh,
into his little
so
bed.
cute.
Stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in the hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. These are just sketches. You can see the children, and I'm not really sure why there are books. I guess they were reading, and their glasses were put aside, I guess, and they're off to bed. When out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. Company. And I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. I love these old classic pictures. He's got a little oil lamp trying to check out what's going on. There you go.
There we go. I can look at the other for you.
Yeah.
It's like it's hard to see.
It's like a little candle lantern. And everyone knows the natural enemy of the Wendy bird
It's the page.
is the page turning. Away to the window I flew like a flash. I tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. AKA, it looked like it was light outside.
I gotta show that picture actually of the snow outside. He looks just like that.
Yeah,
Like
it
at night
looks like,
when it's snow like that. It is bright for nighttime.
When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer.
Tiny reindeer. Here we go. So, snowman's cute.
Right? That is a cute snowman. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. There he comes. He's coming in pretty steep there.
Where are we dropping, boys?
Where are we dropping, boys? Now, Fortnite needs a glider of that.
Yeah.
Santa in the sleigh.
Yeah.
Slide you in. I would
so
do that.
good. Thank you, Kitty!
Thank you, Kitty.
I love it. And you got the snowman.
Let's go.
So,
do you want to build a snowman?
perfect.
More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and he shouted and he called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen.
I see it's a snowman narwhal.
Pre-Rudolph days.
Pre-Rudolph.
That's right.
That Rudolph was taking a vacation that year. Or I guess he was still a baby being made fun of by the jerk-faced reindeers.
You right. Oh my dog.
Oh, look. That's his issuing Comet.
I love that.
I love the illustrations in this, yeah. To the top of the porch! To the top of the wall! Now dash away, dash away, dash away all! And as dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle, mount to the sky. So there you see the front door, and then the weather vane on the roof. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. And as I drew in my head and was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He's turning the chimney, and then it's the cats looking up the fireplace like, what the heck is that?
So funny.
Mm-hmm. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot.
He's like, shh.
Right?
So fun.
His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow.
Here's the answer, means perfect timing to steal the cookies. I mean, eat the cookies.
Yep. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke that encircled his head like a wreath.
No way. You should have a PG-13 warning on this book.
Right? Well, they
That
did.
was fucking warning.
Yeah. Well, they did in the Santa Claus. They arrested him.
Wow.
He had a broad. Is that a cat?
Yeah.
Yes, there was. Here.
Cat's
was
like,
a cat.
I like smoke.
The cat's like, please get that ring of smoke away from my little kitty lungs.
Me when secondhand smoke.
Yeah. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf, and I laughed when I saw him, in spite of myself. Oh, look. It's my favorite pickaxe for Christmas from Fortnite, the mittens.
Oh my gosh.
I love those big red
that
mittens.
Christmas cookie one.
Yeah, that's a cute one. Slay Daisy. She's all chill in Jacob's arms.
Oh my gosh, the hot dog dog.
She's so cute. But I think pipes were just a thing then.
It was a cultural thing.
This was written so long ago, and like, yeah, I know memes. That's why I love them. I think.
But he filled the mittens with grapes.
A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know that I had nothing to dread. Peeking out in his little nightcap.
There's the book and glasses.
Oh, it's his list. Good children and bad children. Blah, 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 blah. I can't tell what it says, but... He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings, and then he turned with a jerk. I never understood that as a kid. I think it just means he turned quickly.
Yeah.
But, you know, that always threw me. And laying his finger aside of his nose...
No, he's talking about the cat.
And giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. Bruh.
Wild comment.
You when you're in the segments.
He's unhinged. And I can't do anything about it. But I heard him wait. See?
See, I was thinking that too. It's this color, like, I don't know why.
Yeah, that's
really
like a really pretty, like, deep
like,
green, right?
It sounds like similar to, like, viewing greens and, like, teal type things, too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He sprang to his sleigh and to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle.
It is a pretty green.
Yeah, right? It's one of the only greens I like is like a really deep emerald green like that. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night."
Yeah. I want to see the mouse again.
That little mouse was so
Well,
cute.
means if he can go down the chimney of a house, he can go down the chimney of a bank. Oh, that's what I'm saying.
That's wild.
Jacob's gonna fall asleep.
Except with Daisy.
It's a hot dog.
She's so chill.
Oh, I want to take a nap after this story.
I know. Well, ciao, fam. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas Eve, but
Let's
also
go.
Merry Christmas. And, oh, our glass is clean. This can.
Okay. Well, tell me something I don't know, Ryder.
You real for that. Mm-hmm.
Oh, someone's about to get demoted.
There's always next year. Yeah, demoted
I
on
know
my
I
channel.
paused it memes and it didn't.
Right.
It didn't.
In fairness, they're sucking pretty bad.
I paused it memes and it didn't work.
They may not play very well, but they can practice and get better. But you
We'll
can't.
see if that works. There we
Can't
go.
fix being a jerk face like the Steelers. Just saying.
Right. Imagine picking a team that's not the state you live in. You know.
Wait, why is Meme saying she has 4 more minutes?
Oh no! Wait for the jackpot. Thank you for being here, everybody. I appreciate it.
Super
Thank
Bowl
you
bound.
for all of your kindness, by the way.
Yeah,
Everybody.
thank you.
So
Wolf of
crazy.
Mandalore, Dev, Memes, E.T., Kitty even came in with some bits. You
Like,
guys.
Y'all are amazing.
Super generous.
Thank you for being here, like just
So
playing the
kind.
games and listening and being a
Sassy.
part of things. And
Sassy, Ryder, Memes, E.T., Wolf of Mandalore, Dev, I know. Yoshi's probably listening. I think I said Sassy. All of you, we love you so much. Everybody.
Yeah.
Kelsey's probably listening. Everyone is here. Kwame.
Hey, I'm a Steelers fan. Yeah, I know.
We joke about that.
We joke about that a lot.
We joke about that with Ryder. It's like an ongoing
We love Steelers
thing.
fans
But
here.
Ryder lives in Ohio. It shouldn't be allowed to.
Yeah, we joke with
You know what I'm
Ryder.
saying?
We just don't like Michigan fans. Just kidding.
Oh my gosh. I'm actually more into anime than I am sports.
We met
so,
at Ohio
you know.
State. That's why we say that.
Get back my
That's
bits!
where
You can't have the subs back. No, I'm just
here's
kidding.
the thing that the Bengals really suck right now. So
They do.
it's like,
All the sports teams are kind of sucky.
Yeah, we're
Just
I
like
know.
our theme every year.
Kitty,
Every year we say, well, there's always next year.
There's always next year.
Always next year.
That's the Bengals fan battle cry. Or if
Yeah,
Happy birthday,
Kitty.
Jesus. Yes.
And that's good because it's a little birthday
I
cupcake
love
and
that.
note. Oh my gosh, amazing!
Yeah,
Well,
I'm like not even like I don't know. I'm just like for the Super Bowl. I'm just there for the food, honestly.
we're actually gonna do some good Super Bowl food this year. I found some good carnivore recipes, so.
Yeah. To
Well,
be
listen,
honest.
everybody. Merry Christmas. Have a
Yeah.
wonderful Christmas Eve and a wonderful Christmas Day. And I think you'll be back on
I'll be back on Friday, the day after Christmas.
Yeah.
Food
I
and
don't
fellowship,
know what
right?
Jacob's doing. He's going to be working on a few things, but he'll probably be streaming some in between.
I'll stream from time to time, but like,
I hope you all have a good Christmas as well.
Stream with
You
your
know,
family.
one of these days, you guys, when we all meet in heaven, we're going to have the feast and get together that we can't have here on earth because we're all spread far and wide and there's no way that we could all make that happen. But one of these days, we'll all be in heaven together.
Right.
We're all going to sit around a table and we're going to celebrate Jesus and eat heavenly food.
Yeah.
It'd be joyful. But until then, we have some things that we can share after we come back. That I have a few things planned to help us, and we are going to be making bucket lists of places we'll go.
Yeah.
And we're going to be praying for those things very specifically. And yeah, thank you, Opa Mandalore, again. Thank you
I
all
love
so
hanging
much.
out.
We love you guys. Have a very Merry Christmas. Just know just how loved you are by us and by God. And
That's
and,
right.
Yep.
And I'm just overwhelmed with that love right now. So just have a great Christmas. Have a great Christmas Eve.
That's
a great
right.
Christmas Day. And
It's time to go.
yeah.
I had no idea
So the reruns.
There were wolves in Mandalore, by the way.
no,
That's
it's-
the wows,
title.
you know.
I just did not know that. Anyway,
Merry Christmas.
But yeah, so if y'all want to get some channel points and support, just have the reruns open, and it helps so much. So that's it. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
So, yeah, I love it. I'm glad you like it too, Ryder.
Yeah.
It's great. You
delay
learn a
for
lot.
she needs her jackpot.
I paused the jackpots yesterday and they didn't work, so I don't know why. Maybe it'll automatically start. Oh, I think I know why. Because the PC got restarted. That's why it automatically, it didn't save my settings, so
That's funny.
Oh, good to know.
makes sense. The streamer bot has to be open, or
Womp womp.
that makes sense. All right. See y'all next time.
All right, we love
Merry
you guys so much.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye.
Jacob's yawning.
Bye bye.
All right, bye.